Hello everyone and good afternoon to you. Welcome to another video tutorial on how I plan to trade the Hero USD in the coming week. It is very obvious that price action has been on a bearish momentum drive since the beginning of the year, and I was able to connect the series of lower highs on the daily time frame to identify this resultant bearish trend line that has been guiding price action since the beginning of the year. However, if we hold on a second, if we look closely into the structure we have here on the 4 hours time frame, it is very obvious. Hold on a second, let me show you what I mean here. If we look at the structure we have here on the 4 hours time frame, it is very obvious that during the course of last week's trading session, price has been very choppy as we've been seeing price consolidate between the $1.00 level and the 0.98900 level. And with a hawkish message from Powell on Friday, it is very obvious and clear that the Fed is still strong on its fight against the inflation rate in the country. And this is likely going to be pushing price to the downside considering this current structure. However, if we look at this from a technical point and look at what happened on the daily time frame after drawing that bearish trend line, that is, the first thing I was able to do is to identify a key level here at the 1.0100 level, which you can see. If we look into the past, we can see how that level has been a major determinant of price action. We've seen this area being a demand niche in the past, and one thing we saw during the mid of August, that is this month, mid of August, we saw this engulfing candle that took price that broke down that 1.0100 level. And during the course of last week's trading session, like I said, price has been choppy, but we had a very sharp rejection of that 1.0100 level, hereby turning that daily candle into a shooting star. And this is a very strong signal that's we might be having a bearish continuation to the downside on this one. This is the candle I'm talking about here. And we've been enjoying a bearish momentum in the last 2 weeks on the Euro USD. And how do we intend taking advantage of any potential opportunity this week? Now, I have two scenarios I want to be looking forward to here. And the first scenario is price going to come back into the 1.0100 level one more time before we see price go to the downside? Or are we going to be having an outright downtrend continuation as soon as the week begins? So these are the two scenarios I want to be looking forward to this week. So let's scale down to a much lower time frame where we want to see things more clearly. So on the 4 hours time frame, let's look at the consolidation phase we have identified here, and let's see how we can use the consolidation phase we have here to make a judgment for this week. So right now, what I did first here was to identify the $1 mark, which has been a major significant. We can see how participants in this market have sold at the $1 level. They sold here. You can see here, though we saw a sharp move to the upside during the Powell speech, but price later closed below the 1.0 level again one more time. The next thing I want to be doing here is to bring out my line chart and connect these points together. We have a bullish trend line here. We have a temporary bullish trend line here, which I want to be drawing out, and let's readjust this so that it can fit in the current structure we have here. So what do we have here? We have something like this, and with this current structure, it looks more like we might be having a trend continuation to the downside in such a way that price will break down this bullish trend line, and that should give me a signal for this week. If I say breakdown of this bullish trend line, then I want to see this as a signal. But remember, we are not getting too excited. We want to wait for further confirmation in the form of either a retest of this bullish trend line or a retest of this level at the 1.01 1.00 level, where we'll be looking for patterns on lower time frame that will support a trend continuation to the downside. However, if at any point during the course of the week we see price break above this 1.00 level, that is price go right above this level, then I want to be patient to see what's going to be happening. Are we going to be having a retest of structure that will send price back into the 1.0100 level, which we identified on the higher time frame, where we want to be looking for our reversal patterns that will support a trend continuation to the downside from here. So my perspective on the Euro USD remain bearish, but where the bearish momentum will begin is one thing we want to be identifying during the early hours of the week. So like I said, I want to see how price is going to relate with this level. That is, are we going to be having a breakdown of this bullish trend line here, where a retest of the structure will give us a confirmation that price is going to the downside, or are we going to be seeing price climb up the 1.00 level area and we move right into the 1.01 level, where we will be looking for reversal patterns that will support a trend continuation to the downside. So this is what I want to be looking forward to. But before we do that, what we're going to be doing is to wait and let's see how participants are going to relate with this area during the early hours of the week, after which I'll be sharing an update in the comment section of this video on my Tradable platform on how I intend to um, take advantage of any potential trading opportunity lining up for us this week. So if this video has been of immense help in making your individual decision on the Euro USD for this week, kindly support this project by clicking the like button. You will also want to join me on my TradeView platform at Dark Sherry so that you don't miss out on the regular updates I normally share in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you Monday morning in the comment section. Goodbye.